Cool game. Ooh, cool gamer. Hey, hey everybody. Hey to the few up there in the clouds. Hey to those coming in. Hey to those who are gonna be watching on the replay. Hey girl. Hey. Ooh, I got two of me on here. Which one? Which one? Ooh, hold. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, it's gonna stay. My computer is frozen, so whatever. Hey, hey, Chanel. Hey, Chanel, girl. Oh, Chanel. Hey, everybody. I just thought I'd come on here real quick and talk about what everybody's been talking about. I've been able to peep into a few lives. One I didn't watch, so one of them I heard about. So I just thought I'd come talk about it real quick. And if it's on YouTube, we're gonna let me see if I can say. If it's on YouTube, we're gonna talk about it. Hey Clyde, hey everybody. If it's on YouTube, we're gonna talk about it. Okay. My computer is still frozen. Shit. Whatever you do, don't turn that freaking camera on. Hold on. Hey Sephora. Hey everybody coming in. It's frozen. I'll remove one of myself off that screen in a few. Okay. All right. So listen, and you can fill me in a few other parts that I don't know. So Jay Wilson's been talking about this cruise for months now. Okay. And he was doing the thing. You hear me? He was doing his thing and he planned his cruise and it was going to be a great cruise according to him. And then lo and behold, somebody passed through on that cruise. Somebody passed through. Somebody decided to be petty. Maybe it was a club. Maybe it was one person. He said it wasn't him. Hey, just straight nasty. Hey, everybody coming in. I'm gonna do this real quick. And for those who are confused, it's two of me. I'll remove it when my computer works with me. Okay. All right. So Sean came as a surprise. Well, Club Chat, I should say, came as a surprise on that cruise. So that was, hey, Colin. Hey, everybody. Just straight nasty. Everybody, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, let me see. This is a new name. Hey, Star Girl. Star Girl Animation. Okay. Is that you, EXO? I don't know. But anyway, so anywho, so he's been talking about his cruise for months now. And for those who really go around the streets, they know that Cruiser, Miss Cruiser, is someone who's been talking about cruise for years. Okay, for years. Anybody who even mentions the word cruise, oh, it is. Oh wow, that a lucky guess. Wasn't that a lucky guess? You see, I really do look. I don't just look, I look. So like today I was looking in a chat and I saw somebody typing and I'm like, bitch, I know you. I know who you are. I wrote it on my community wall a few hours ago. I'm like, oh, I could tell which content creator it was. I could tell. It's like it's the same energy. But anyways, I digress. Okay, so hey Diet, hey everybody coming in. Welcome everybody. And you guys can fill me in. I'm just, breezing through as quickly as possible. So Jay Will was gonna be the talk of the century with his cruise coming up. Like I was saying, Miss Cruiser. She's always been one to talk about cruises, anything cruise. She's excited about it. She talks about it a lot and stuff. And it's been like this for those who've been watching for years, right? And for those who care to do enough research or history, as people say, they would have known that this is something she's been doing on her channel for years. Now, we got 2 carries diet, but my computer won't allow me. Ooh, like whenever I try to move the mouse, it freezes up, so I just left it alone. When I touch the pad, whatever, I move it. See, it doesn't move. I don't know why. Right. It's me. It's all me. It's all me. Okay. Anywhere you look at it, it's still the girl who can't speak English. Okay. Okay. So, oh Lord, not the link yet, girl. Hold on. Yeah. So Miss Cruiser has always been, a person who speaks about cruises a lot and stuff, and she doesn't miss an opportunity to talk about it. Now, Jay Wilson had one of his associates come on his panel one day to say, "Why is it that this person is so interested in your cruise?" And I think it was like as if this person was trying to say that Miss Cruiser was trying to, sabotage his trip or take over his trip or had some mole or had something sneaky in the back going on. And I don't think she was. I don't think she was. Not that is not. I don't think, and we can't say we know people enough to swear for them, but I don't think that's how Miss Cruiser is. I really don't at all. I don't think that's how she is. So those questioning that came, lovely ones. The questioning that came, I'll read that shortly. The questioning that came with her, what was her reason for wanting to be so invested in the cruise and stuff. And Jay Wilson allowed that narrative to be spun on his panel, didn't even cut it off to say no, she's just, helping or whatever. So people started to look at Miss Cruiser a little type of way, and I'm like, well, why? Why would people do that? Makes no sense. But anywho, I think that Jay Wilson was trying to act as if I think that he didn't want to seem overshadowed by Miss Cruiser. For want of a better term to use, I'll say overshadowed. Okay? I think he didn't want her to get any kind of praise or whatever. It's whatever. But I don't think Miss Cruiser was looking for any praise for her help. She's just always excited about cruises. Hence the name Cruiser. Can we not see that? She wasn't trying to look no shine from what I see. I don't see her as someone looking to seek any shine. Okay. Anywho, Sean Bradley and his crew turned up on that cruise. Okay. Petty, petty, and more petty. Okay. Petty, petty, and more petty. You hear me? But that was fun because guess what? That's what the true beef sector is like. These petty type of stuff that comes up, you know, it's all in fun. No, there was no. I don't know if there was malicious intent because I don't see it, but they turned up and they showed themselves there, and it's just all fun. Hey, soul sister, and everybody else coming in. The state of being. Who I think I saw lovely one, and somebody else came in. Hey, everybody. Anyway. So all of a sudden, Jay Wilson was cool and whatever on his cruise, and then out of nowhere, he starts getting upset. I think it was at what's her name first, Kwani first, and then all of a sudden we start hearing Jay Wilson talking about Cruiser. You knew about it. I tell you, there's no friends on YouTube. There's no friends on YouTube. He's always the one who says that there's no friends on YouTube. And he started to blame Cruiser for not telling him that Sean was planning on coming on the trip, right? So I'm just. So he was saying that he thought she was a good person. And in his mind, there was a tad bit of a connection. And he wouldn't have done anything like that to her. So he doesn't understand why she did that to him. So, but one thing Jay Wilson did not neglect to say was that, oh, we had a great time. Notice he says that every few seconds. Oh, we had a good time. Oh, we had a great time. In every sentence he says, that's like the slogan for this trip. We had a great time. Oh, we had a great time. Oh, let's go look through the. Oh, we had a great. Like every couple sentences we're gonna hear. And we had a great time. And he also mentioned about how the fact that it's, it's most of the church people that people should be looking out. It's always the church people. He also said that he heard that there were some threats to release footage. I don't know how true that is. I really don't know. I can see that EXO is having a really great time in the chat right there. Ooh, EXO, I throw coconuts over here, girl. I really do. And coconuts, they hit really hard. I looked down and I saw that a while ago. So Jay Wilson says some source of his told him that this was planned 6 months ago. Ooh, my thing is frozen again. I can't even take her off the screen. Hold on. Oh, my touch. Or yeah. Yeah, so he's like, and she knew, and he got confirmation, and Shelly was right, and I need to apologize to Shelly because Shelly was right. Shelly was right, and I need to go back and apologize. And I'm like, what? What? I don't know. And Cruiser, she's from the House of Slytherin. The House of Slytherin. And he just kept on mentioning how he needed to apologize to Shelly because he defended Cruiser. Now, when did he defend Cruiser? Cruiser was on the panel when Shelly was asking all those questions, and he didn't even stop Shelly from asking the questions or even intervene to say, no, it's okay. She's been, a great help and all of that. None of that came. And Cruiser went to her panel and addressed it, and that's all I saw. Okay. I think all Jay Wilson was worried about was whether or not people were going to give Miss Cruiser praises for helping him with the trip. But I don't think she really cared one way or the other. Hey, Ronnie Q. Hey, everybody coming in. Right, the state of being. I can touch my screen, but I can't move the mouse. We're still trying to figure out what she was right about. Still trying to figure it out. What was she right about? I don't know. Anywho, Cruiser went live today. She says, listen, you're always talking about open up a Walmart. Is it a Walmart or a Walgreens? I don't know. But she decided she was going to open up her Dollar Tree next to his Walgreens. You hear me? You're like, listen, I'm going to pull up my Dollar Tree too. Okay. Lord, we have Gummy. I think I blocked Gummy. Ooh, well, I guess you have another page. I guess. Yeah, so she's like, I'm gonna open my my Dollar Tree next to your Walgreens. Was it Dollar Gen, whatever it was. And she said, hey, albeit, listen, while he was saying all of that, please note Cruiser was in the chat telling him that she's an adult and she goes where she wants to go. She speaks whenever she wants to speak, and she speaks and she does it freely. And she openly told him that she would assist him if needed. I want to tell you what the whore there and the whore open there, my pussy wall. Where you come and talk about whore in your fa? Every one of the word them when you're using in your chat, you talk about whore. Everybody a whore for you? Ho? Lord have mercy. 1 minute you're nice, the next minute you're saying stuff about me in other people's chat, the next minute you're here telling me hi, the next minute you're telling people who I am and what I'm not even blocking it. Whatever. Let me go back to what I was saying. Yeah. And the Cruiser was just adamant that, she just gave tips to him. Like the most thing she was doing was just giving tips about what he could do, or what was the best way to go about planning his trip and stuff. That was basically what she was doing. So she gave her recommendations, right? And in order for him not to be accused of having people's info on Carnival, like their credit card and blah blah blah, it's best that all you got to do is let it go straight through Carnival, right? And Miss Cruiser also stressed that, listen, this conversation was before the date was even established or even the name of the ship. He lied. That's what I hope I got it right. That he lied. It was not after. So Cruiser was not necessarily behind the scenes trying to get any credits for helping him. She just basically did some recommendations. And if you remember, most of the time, Pastor kept on saying that she did him a solid. She did him a solid. Do you guys remember that? Miss Cruiser did me a solid. Nah. And she said he even lied that there was some overflow and whatever. And she's saying, overflow? No, why would I do that? Overflow. Like, he made it seem as if she was doing her own thing and she had more people and she just gave those people to his cruiser or whatever. I don't know. But Cruiser did, in fact, say that she also went on her other channel, you know, and, talk about the trip over there and, encourage people if they wanted to go. Cruiser, at one point I heard Cruiser say, "This ain't Vivian. I ain't no flunky." I can't talk like her. My accent is thick. This ain't Vivian. I ain't no flunky. I ain't in love with you. You're not gonna talk to me any way you want to talk to, and I just be humble. You ain't over there listening about crap about moles and all of that stuff. Now, why would she do something like that? You know, why would she want to do something like that? She said she actually went to Miami for her people, not necessarily for Sean, not for Tracy, not for him, not for no darn body, nothing to do with the beef sector. She said she went there for her people. And not only that, at one point I think she said she was on the phone and talking to MU at one point, and she was supposed to meet Sean. Now, for those who don't watch, because some of you recently started watching Miss Cruiser, Miss Cruiser had said it, I think it was the start of this year, that she's going to be out and about meeting people. And I've seen like some of her videos where she's met a few people. I remember when she went to meet with Aisha, and there was another lady, I can't remember her name. Can't remember the name right now. And she did announce that she was going to go, so she's been meeting people, of late. So she was just saying that he didn't do anything at the time to stop Shelly from spreading the lies. Like, why would she want to sabotage his trip? How would she benefit from that? You know, how would she benefit from sabotaging his trip? You know, even Vivian at one point, she said, DM'd her asking for some assistance as it relates to planning and stuff. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But that's the main thing. So that was part one, because she went live once and then she had to go. She went to another live, and later on, her part two live, where she continued to say that Jay Wilson lied and talked about how he had an overflow and she gave him some extra people and all of that, But all she did was give recommendations, just go straight to Carnival. You know what I'm saying? She said she didn't want no recognition, and he's taking it a bit too far. Jay Wilson, to her, from what I see, she's basically saying, don't mess up her character. That's not who she is. That is not who she is. I've seen that Sean has been going out and enjoying himself on the ship with his his crew, or his club, I should say, his club chat. We've been seeing him go out and stuff. I've been hearing about other people going out and stuff and enjoying themselves. I don't watch that channel anymore, so I can only work with what I hear on the streets. That person. And also, I was listening to Jay Wilson this evening when he was talking about that person over there being drunk and whatever. So, child. Anywho, so I heard that. So 1 minute. So my thoughts are, listen, Jay Wilson seems to say that there are no friends on YouTube. He constantly says that. However, he wanted Cruiser to be a friend. He wanted Cruiser to be a friend and tell him, oh, Sean is gonna come. Like, if she knew, why didn't she tell him that she knew? And he's saying she knew 6 months ago, and that's not the numbers I'm hearing from either Sean or Ms. Cruiser, about how long ago she knew. And even if she knew, why would she have to tell you? Why did she? Didn't you say there are no friends on YouTube? Why did she need to tell him about Sean? And my question is he really upset with Cruiser for not telling him about Sean coming? Or is he upset with Sean for coming to the cruise? That's what my question is. Are you upset with Cruiser, or are you upset with Sean? Pick a side. Who are you upset with? Because what does she, knowing that he's going to come, have to do with him? Do you think that Sean upstaged you? what is the reason why all of a sudden you're upset with Cruiser? How is it that people are going to talk about her having moles and this and that when they're the same ones saying they have their own moles there? I don't get it. I don't get it. How and why are now that you're on the actual cruise, are you upset with Miss Cruiser? You weren't upset with her before. So it has to be something having to do with Sean. And this slithering cruise, slithering something. I don't remember what he said. So how is it that 1 minute you've been telling people that Cruiser did you a solid? Cruiser did you a solid, and now you're downplaying her assistance. You're downplaying everything she did. All of a sudden, you're downplaying, you're underplaying her assistance, her recommendations to you. Oh, she didn't do much of the nothing. She didn't do this. But for the whole time before the trip, we heard, oh, Miss Cruiser did me a solid. Miss Cruiser did me a solid. So where did the solid go? Is it liquid now that you're out there in the ocean? She did you a solid. You said that yourself, that she did you a solid. So where did the solid go? Did it melt? Where? Who is telling you things? Did the solid melt? Did the solid get washed away in the ocean out there? You said she did you a solid. And why is it now that we're hearing that she didn't really do much of nothing and we could have done this and we're okay and Vivian was very instrumental in doing this and that? Now you're downplaying her little assistance that she gave you. She didn't want to be. Miss Cruiser even said it at one point in her own life when she spoke to him once, that she didn't want to have nothing to do with, the beef sector, the YouTube, whatever. Just, do your thing. She wasn't seeking any recognition. Okay. You spent a long time online. You are doing basically the same thing that you'd be doing if you were at home. It's like you're not even on a trip. You're not even on a cruise because you're always outside. Not outside, I mean in the library. Oh Lord. I cannot. I cannot. So I don't know. He spent a lot of time online. Right now we're watching Sean. Listen, you know that I had an idea that Sean was in. I had an idea. Did you see when Sean showed how much a pack of wings cost, and it was $12? Didn't anybody pick up anything from there? Am I the only one who was going back and thinking about it? It was shortly after the wings challenge, and he was like, he was showing how much a pack of wings was for, and it was $12. And I'm like, where are you right now, Sean? That's what I was thinking. I don't know how many other people were thinking about that. So I kind of figured there was something, he wasn't overseas anymore, So anywho, I think it was something done in true beef sector fashion as per usual. Um, I think Jay Wilson was more worried about an AdSense check. It's like he couldn't sacrifice like a few hours on the cruise to just enjoy what's happening on board, to enjoy the people who came to see him. He's worried about making sure that he gets a good AdSense check. That's what he was worried about. And I'm like, you could still get a good AdSense check when you go back home. You are spending so much time in the library. I get it that you wanted to be in a quiet place to record because you didn't want to get the music, in your live stream. I get that. But at the same time, you could not even sacrifice a few hours off of YouTube. I felt like I was still watching you when you were at home. That's how I felt. That you spent most of the time on the ship. Well, I did hear about you going to the karaoke I'm saying karaoke and stuff, but you could have. It is what it is. Um, that's all I saw so far. I'm hearing everybody was enjoying themselves. I can see Club Chat enjoying themselves because I saw Sean Bradley at the chef's dinner and stuff, trying out food. Right now, he and his friends, well, his club members are out there dining and stuff. There was one thing I kind of looked at and I'm like, when he was tasting the stuff, he was very critical of the food. And I'm saying, but the chefs are in earshot, Sean. You can at least, your comments could, hush it a little bit, just a little bit. Cause it can be kind of rude to the chef because they can hear you. When you were talking about what they were serving and stuff. But they seem to be out enjoying themselves. They decided that they're going out to enjoy themselves, and that they did. And I'm telling you, there's some people on here who they just enjoy being a menace. They enjoy being drama magnets. You hear me? So apart from the pettiness and the fun of the beef sector, when you see Sean went there, the pettiness of it all, you got some people behind the scenes who are being unnecessarily messy. Unnecessarily messy. Whenever there's mess, just look to see that person. You hear me? Look for them. You're going to see that person. The unnecessary mess. And you could tell that he had a few people saying stuff in his ears. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Leo. Let me see. I missed a lot of comments because I was looking down on my phone. Hold on. Lord Exo is going through a lot of stuff in the chat. You see, I knew it was her from she dropped down with the very first sentence. Look at that. I'm surprised nobody took you. Okie dokie. Mildred, me no know what go on, me just there I'll watch my love. But that's there I'll look. You're talking about you as a child? What exactly do you want to talk about? You want to say something, EXO? I would never drag a child but me. Okay. Hey, Chocolate Coco. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, Red Afro. Talking about Tracy's World. Did I tell you Tracy's World came over on I said this in a live stream I did. I don't even remember when I did it. Was it yesterday or today? Tracy's World came over here asking me if I could judge her cake bake off or whatever it's cake challenge, whatever it was called. And I'm like, okay. I'll do it once it's organized and stuff. I'll do it. Can you imagine between that night and the following morning, or was it the morning to the next day? I heard Tracy's World having a whole different conversation with some other people, and I looked on Tracy's World's community wall, and she has 2 judges, and I was saying to myself, this is the judge that said you had shit in your diaper, right? A shitty pamper, right? That's the same judge, right? That's the same judge who had a whole live stream on you, right? And then I remembered this is the beef sector. It's entertainment purposes only. And then I remember this is Tracy's World. What you see is what you get. I didn't even think I finished saying, okay, I'll do it. The tea didn't come out. But that should, spin a little bit of a drama. Colette says Jay Wilson has all the energy for women, but not men. I'm trying to figure out. You didn't have a problem with Miss Cruiser before the cruise. Why is it that when Sean came, you got upset? And you keep saying you're not upset. But why are you angry towards Miss Cruiser, though? And then you're still saying you don't feel you're not upset with her. But you are, though. What is it that you're thinking that you deserve some type of loyalty from her? She should have told you. No, but you got somebody else being a mole for you that didn't tell you anything. You got other people doing things behind the scenes, and you know it too. Who has been, spinning lies on Miss Cruiser or trying to tarnish her, I don't want to say a reputation, kind of mess with her character on here. But you don't see nothing wrong with it. And it's a good thing when people have their own channels, they could go talk. Because if she didn't have a channel now, everybody would have thought that everything he's saying, was the truth, or everything the other people who are messy are saying that it's the truth. The state of being your Pisces too. Lovely one says, for the first time in my life, I've seen a rock-shaped head with Ooh, someone better sing. Lord have mercy, people. Please dress for your body type. Okay. Look yourself in the mirror and call a thing a thing. Call a thing a thing. If you've put on a few pounds, say, okay, I've put on a few pounds. Maybe I should dress this type of way. I dress for your body type. Don't dress for who you think you look like. Woo! Okay. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, help me, Jesus. I'm waiting to see if Jay Wilson skips on Pain and it builds. Ooh, I don't think he can. I don't think he can, lovely one. Kenna says, "Hey Kenna, I think he lets someone." I think so too, Kenna. Because Cruiser was just I was watching this from its inception. Well, I may have missed a few live streams, but for the most part, Cruiser publicly said it on one of his live streams, like if you need any help, I'm here. You could I'm here if you needed any assistance. And then Cruiser did a few, clips or live streams also on her channel talking about some stuff, like cruise and stuff. Lord have mercy. Block when I can. Ooh, oh, okay. Gotta troll it. Oh. Wilson is getting his karma in small doses. He's the most arrogant, begging fake passer I know. Hey, Sour Patch Kid. Let me see. Well, 3 days is not a lot of time, so I would think he'd spend more time on excursions. Did he go out? I know, I understand, for some people. Like, I am a quiet person. I don't know. I don't. I'll be trying to enjoy as much as I could on the cruise. I would try to see as much, wherever whatever port they stopped, to experience, whatever, or at least spend some time with the people who came out to see you. You know what I'm saying? But instead, we got the typical, live stream as if he was back home because, he was in the library for the most part. I don't know. I don't feel like we were on a cruise. Well, with Sean and his people, you see them walking around and enjoying stuff, But maybe I missed something. Who knows? I sleep too, and I also work. Hey, Sincere. Did I say hey to Leo? Hey, Leo. Leo says, I've cruised a few times. I didn't even know the boat had a library. I wasn't supposed to laugh. Ah! Woo! You didn't even know. Oh my god, this thing froze again. It's jumping to comments. Hold on. Hey, Latasha. Hey, everybody coming in. Lord have mercy. He kept saying he was so excited. Ooh, it's missing comments. I don't know how it missed that comment. I can't find it. Leo said, I never knew a boat had a library. You hear me? I never knew. He kept saying he was so excited, but that's not the right. He continuously said it, and I said that at the beginning of the live stream. Like, he made sure he imprinted that on your memory, in your memory. He kept on saying, "Oh, and we had a great time, and we had a great time." I heard that. That's the slogan for this cation. I'm gonna call it pettycation. So at least we won't be hearing about Vegas for a while now. I think. Ooh, child. Clyde says, per Jeggings Wilson, all of a sudden he knew Thursday night Sean was. Oh, wow. Wow. He's saying he knew Sean was there. Now, how did he know? How did he know? Whoever was telling him things in his ears may have told him that. In his ear may have told him that. Soul Sister said that should be the first rule. I don't know if maybe it was something I said or it was something you're responding to somebody in the chat. Not sure. Hey, Linda B. Latasha says Tracy World dropped down. Hold on. I dropped down to say good morning and got blocked. Oh wow. Real talk. F you Tracy. Ooh. She blocked you, Latasha? Wow. Tracy's World says she be leaving YouTube for again. I don't know how long this time. She leaves YouTube every couple weeks or months. I didn't know she blocked you, but why did she block you? Kenneth says Sean is used to traveling and having a good time. Yes, Soul Sister, he did spend a lot of time on YouTube. It's just as if he was at home, When everybody else on the cruise was out and about and doing their thing. So I don't know. I saw a few pics on his community wall, with him and some of the people too. So I don't know. I'm going to drop my link. Oh, I can't drop it. Hold on. I got to probably use my phone. I don't know what's it works. Okay, I dropped my link. Okay. Latasha says, I thank Sean Bradley for taking us on that Hood Beef Sector YouTube family cruise. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw it at first, I'm like, "What type of ratchet stuff is happening here?" when I when I saw those people and stuff, and I'm like, "You never know who's gonna come on a cruise, you know? You never know who's gonna come on a cruise." But it looked a little bit in the beginning. It looked a little bit on the ratchet side. But who am I? You know? I don't think I could do a cruise. I'm not sure. I don't do ships. I prefer flying wherever I'm going. You know? I would much prefer that. Um, I can't do those large bodies of water. I prefer to be over it, not in it. you know, I dropped the link if anybody wants to come up and let me know what they think. I think EXO was asking for the link before, but oh, she's probably gone somewhere else by this time. In my cat, the lies, the lies. You could see the surprise on his face when he found out the shuttle bus. Go back and look. He was trying to cover it up. Sean was a surprise Friday. He was surprised that Sean Bradley came. But to be quite honest, something like this, I wouldn't even get upset about, you know, because you're there with your people. Have a good thing. I think what Jay Wilson thought was that, you know, him coming there is gonna, you know, mess up his whole experience. You know, this whole thing he's been talking about for the whole time, this juicification thing, this huge thing coming up. Juicification was supposed to be a big deal. And then Sean came. So I don't know if he felt as if Sean was coming to upstage him, or, you know, it's now going to be a competition to see who is doing better, who is, you know, feeding the streets more, who is having a better time. I don't know. But I still can't understand why Cruiser, whether or not Cruiser knew Sean was coming, how does that impact him? How did that affect him? If he could, if that's the one question, if she did you a solid, because those were your words, she did a solid for you. Did it become liquid? Did it become gas? did, did it become gas? Did it melt? What's going on? Where is that solid? Where is the solid? You said she did you a solid, and now all of a sudden she's the house. She comes from the house of the Slytherin. She's from the house of the Slytherin. So now she's not a good person anymore. Now her recommendations that she gave to you, you know, it's worth nothing anymore. She found out Sean was coming and she didn't say it. It's a problem now. Come on, that's least of your problem. Her knowing was the least of your problem. I think you are pretty much deflecting from Sean showing up, and you are much more comfortable at accusing Cruiser than anything else. If it's on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. If it's on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. I can't say it like him. Mm-mm. He didn't even give her a chance. I knew there was something that was going to come out of this from the day that Shelly clicked his link and was asking Cruiser those questions. I knew something was going to come out of it. Linda says, Sean was so loud in one of the clips I saw, not the kind of energy I want on vacation. Maybe I'm too bougie. Linda, I can only do loud for a few minutes. Well, no, because I'll say I'm more of a 70-30. 70 on the quiet side and 30 I'll enjoy myself, but then I'll go right back in my shell. You hear me? Because if I go on a vacation, I'm gonna go where all the entertainment is, but I'll observe and stuff, you know. Yeah, he was a tad bit annoyed. Soul Sister says it was supposed to be so many things to do on that ship. Yeah, all those activities. What about his scavenger hunt? Did it happen? He made them people be in a room with him. That would not be me. Dang. Mm-mm. I've seen a swimsuit, child. I have seen a pic of a swimsuit. You hear me? And I just think people should dress for when getting certain items of clothing. We should really take our bodies into or build into consideration. But I heard she's having a good time, according to Jay Wilson, because from the last live I heard, Kenna says Sean took away the attention from him because he has a more engaging personality and seems fun. Man, some people said it seems like they were at church with Jay Wilson. They said he felt like they were at church, like he came for a sermon. But Sean is way more engaging, right? He's up and about and he's, checking stuff out with his people and stuff. I don't know. Clyde said, did he tell Tracy Fi went to her job? The answer is ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one, Clyde. That's a good one. That's a good one. And he was cool with Tracy at one point. But then he took Fi to her place of employment. Right, that's a good one. Not until Mad Day. Okay. Did that come out? Right. He's a grown man. He does what he wants to do. He decided to do it. He and Club chatted. Ooh, can I be petty? When is Sean going to Jamaica? Does anybody know? Hey, does anybody know when Sean is going to Jamaica? Does anybody know when Sean and Club Chat is going to Jamaica? Can anybody tell me what month so I can make some plans? Anybody? I just thought of something. Oh, I'm sorry. Leo says if she did give him a heads up, there's still nothing he could have done. Right. What could he have done? What does he think that she's behind his back and doing stuff? I don't think that's how she is. I really don't. And my mom says not to swear for people, but I really don't think she's like that, A toilet Was this Jay Wilson's first cruise? I think not, because I think he says he's been on a cruise before. Um, Maybe it was too hedonistic for him or something. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't feeling, when he just came, the ghetto-ness of it. Latasha says, I'll party with Club Chat. Yeah, they look like a good time, right? Ciao. He's going in November. Ooh, that's next month. Hmm. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Okay. Let me see. Clyde says, I don't think he took Fi to her job. Oh. No, he drove her by the apartment. I think Fi went with Tracy D, I think. She did a pop-up on her own. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Yeah, for real. And kept it from him until after she got back from the hair salon talking to her coworkers. Yeah, I remember her showing that clip. Vibrant Love says, think it's November. Kenna, there you go. He wasn't the center of attention, and that is likely his problem. I think he is giving Miss Cruiser way too much for something that she had no knowledge that Sean planned to do until later after. And if Sean didn't want it to be told, it's Cruiser's decision whether or not she wanted to say it. It's not like she was playing behind Jay Wilson or playing in Jay Wilson's face. It's her decision whether or not she wanted to say it. It's her decision. It's her decision whether or not she wanted to tell him. Lovely One says, why did Tree look like a cat Captain Caveman with long hair and tacky one piece? Girl, I think I think they said she's living her best life, but like I said, people gotta uh, take longer stares in the mirror, call a thing, be realistic, be a little bit more realistic, and come back to reality and just dress accordingly. Nobody's not saying, that she can't buy her bathing suits or nice swimsuits and stuff. But, do your research to see what type of swimsuit best fits your body type. That's it. It's a simple thing. Mm-mm. Ooh, this song, Mr. Big Stuff. Hey, who do you think you are, Mr. Big Shot? Hey, you never gonna get my. Clyde says, Fi said she didn't tell him before she went because she knows he would have just talked her out of it. But she did tell once she got back to Jenkins' house that ooh, look at that. Would you just look at that? Would you just look at that? Oh, this thing froze again. Gotta go back to touch screen. Hold on. Please hit the like. Thank you. I try my best to speak like Clyde Diva for that one. Okay. And also do please hit the like. Thank you. Ooh, I'll see you, Latasha. I did hear James earlier on said that he was gonna do something. What's it called? He said he was doing some challenge, some pop-up challenge where he was gonna give some money if people were able to know about him or at least a little beef sector history. You know, I think so. So that should be happening sometime. Let me see. The boats hold almost 3,000 people. I'm thinking you could be there and have a good time without encountering the other folks. Yeah. So Sean coming there should not have been a real issue. He should have said, "Oh, that's petty, but you know what? It's the beef sector." But all he had to do was make sure he, enjoyed his people who came for the juicycation. But why is Miss Cruiser being picked on? Why is he shooting shots at her? Who got in his ears? Why did it have to turn into this? And Cruiser was just saying the lie. It's too easy to lie, man. The truth is too easy. Why lie? And why underplay the little help? She wasn't trying to look no fame or no credit for what she did to help you. I don't see it that way. Hey, Dovey was over there firing off. Dovey girl. Linda says I'm asking for too much. I just want people to be honest with themselves. Like, I've had to make some adjustments. I'm getting older now. You know what? I'm getting older. I had to make some adjustments, since I put on a little bit of weight. Like, dress appropriately, dress age appropriately. Okay. Dress for your body type, for the shape of your body. Oh God, I cannot believe it. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Ronnie Q says, I picked up on SB when he did a live about Jay Wilson's meet and greet. He kept saying, there is so much to do here. Like he was in Florida. I just didn't think too hard on it. Ronnie Q, I think I knew he was not. Where was he, in Australia? I knew he wasn't in Australia anymore when he said he got a pack of wings for $12. I'm like, so where are you, sir? I'm like, where are you? You're up to something. And he was also talking one day, and you could hear him try to figure out what time it would be. Like he was saying, oh, it's so and so time where you are, or he was saying, and I'm like, what's going on here? It's what's going on here. Ronnie Q says it even looked like they were at the same hotel. When I looked at their backgrounds, I wish I had said something earlier, right? A lot of people were putting two and two together. And I think Cruiser even said she was putting stuff together and she was like, she knew before. She had an inkling that there's something going on. Dovey says, I just love this weekend. Well, one thing for sure, we're no longer hearing about Ness and this heat because Juicycation, Pettycation has been, filling the airwaves. Mm-mm. Nah, that big old country. Ooh, ooh. Dovey said he's 53 years old, shaking my damn head. Lord Lovely, ooh, begging people from Lord Lovely. Dovey's gonna get you. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Deanna made a post and I agreed with it because this part, how is she living her best life? Like, is this what it takes to live your best life? The most I can say is that she was brave enough not to wear the wig, or maybe she knew she couldn't go in the pool or I'd go to the beach with her wig on. She could try that at home where no one can, touch her wig and stuff. But at least she braided her hair. But the braids that she did, though, it looks like that woman was learning to do braids for the first time. You hear me? And I'm not just being critical because it's her. I'm just saying, maybe because I braid hair too, so I'm kind of not feeling, especially the ones at the front. But who am I? I'm not a hairdresser. I just know how to braid and braid when I want to and can do my own hair. And when I want to make money, I can braid hair too. But I digress. Let's go back to the chat. The relationship. The lot. Dubby's gonna get ya. No, that wig would not hold up. By the time she got done, that wig, it wouldn't be cocked to the side anymore. You hear me? Lovely one. I don't know. I don't know if he's putting a ring on or not. He said he didn't take his partner on because his partner doesn't do YouTube. He does. And I don't think Jay Wilson had an idea. Normally stuff happen. Oh, this thing froze again. Normally stuff happen on here. There's always something negative that comes out of it. Because in my mind, even though Sean came there, that should not have led to anything negative. Oh, well, he's here. Hope he enjoys himself. Whatever. I know I'm here with my writer lives or, for juicycation. So let me just do my own thing. How did him coming there or being petty with his club make him decide to get off on Miss Cruiser? That's the real thing. And when all this time we've been hearing you say Miss Cruiser did me a solid, the videos are there. The videos are there. You were saying she did you a solid. Where is the solid? Did it turn gas? Where is the solid? And did it turn to gas? That's the question. It costs good money for good braids. Dang, I'm telling you. Well, at least you were smart to do them, and not go with that wig at all. Which sponsor, Clyde? Which sponsor? Dang, who sponsored what? Fill me in, girl. If it's on YouTube, we're gonna talk about. It does, Kenna. I mean, lovely. She has no hair on the front for it to be, to grasp to put in the braids. So, and I don't know if it's the wig she's been wearing for years and the tension on her scalp that makes her not have much hair at the front of her head. I don't know what caused it. But we have to be careful about the tension that we put on our roots. You know, I just took some braids out of my hair. Well, they were crocheted, and I didn't wear them for too long. It's almost 2 weeks. I took those babies out. Okay, because you have to braid it first, then put the crochet braids in. And I don't like feeling stuff in my hair too long. And I do them myself so I could take them out whenever I feel like. my hair has to breathe. I gotta wash my hair, you know. Okay. I cannot. I gotta wash my hair. And I can put them in whenever I feel like. Let me see. I read that one already. Hold on. Who's sponsored for what though? At least even if she was doing protective styling, at least take care of your hair, your natural hair. For real though. Oil your scalp, wash your hair, you know, you gotta be careful, especially if the wigs that you wear that they don't, especially for those who melt. Dang, for those who wear weaves and stuff, you gotta be careful about your hairline. I'm just saying, be careful. It's all good and well that you're making yourself look good with other people's hair, but the least you could do is take care of your hair while you're taking care of the other people's hair. The Brazilian, the Brazilian woman who had the hair before you. You're taking care of her hair and not taking care of yours that's under the wig. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sincere said she looked a mess. I heard she was drunk. I was listening to Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson said she was whatever he said, queen of whatever. I think Vim was security. Ooh, and I heard Emu was there too. What? She was out there getting. Ooh, did she get herself a Bahamian man? Ooh, did she find love on the love boat? Did Emu find love on the love boat? For 4 hours? Wow. Oh, wow. Kenna. I can, Ronnie Q's gonna go live with all those pictures. I bet she has enough screenshots for her overlay, for her avatar. I can imagine. I don't know if Fates is gonna have any because is Fates cool with Tracy? I don't know. Is Fates cool with the passer? I think she is. But we'll see enough pics floating around here. Leave it to Fates. Leave it to Ronnie Q. Leave it to Deanna. We're gonna see some flattering and not so flattering pics. Linda says she's been praying for her edges. Oh my god. I'm not laughing. I'm not. And I'm stuffing. Oh Lord. Some think they don't have to take care of their natural hair when they have braids or wear locks. No, you got to still moisturize your hair if you can. You got to still oil your scalp. You got to wash your hair. And I don't like feeling stuff on my head too long, so I take them out. And I don't care if I pay to do it or if I did it myself. They are not staying in too long cuz I got to cleanse my scalp. I just like the feeling of a clean head of hair. The hell? Hey, Poison Ivy. Ooh, ooh, Kenna is going hard. I'm not laughing. Oh, okay. Okay, got you. Well, okay. But they didn't need to pay for it. Got you, Cly. Got you. Mm-mm. The rooms were free, but he got sponsorship. Got you. Got you. Just imagine how much money he made off this cruise. Not that I care, because I don't want anybody thinking I care about anything having to do with money. I can't wait. I can't wait to see when Uncle Tim goes through the video clips. I cannot wait. He may be writing his notes right now. No, I don't think he's writing notes because he does it off while he plays it and he pauses and makes his commentary. If it's on YouTube, people are going to talk about it. And we're not all going to share the same views. It's just what it is. Okay. For a free meeting room, right? I got it now for the sponsor and things. So is the sponsor going to ask for the money? Maybe they won't because they don't want to feel some kind of way. She was missing for a while, apparently interviewing some man. Ooh, I heard about some brown something another man. I don't know. Brown shirt, whatever. Were they the bellboys? I don't know. And Tracy said she lost her. How do you lose a grown person on a ship full of people having fun? Was she supposed to be babysitting her? Isn't that woman almost 50? I have to remind myself this woman is almost 50 years old. So if she wants to go out and do her own thing, that's her business. So she lost her for 4 hours or 5 hours, however long that was. That's crazy. Is she? Did she? Did she make like some type of an agreement with what's that chin guy here, guys? Don Cato to make sure that she watched her, or she couldn't go on the trip. Was there like an agreement between the two? I don't know. And did it have to be announced? Who announced that she was? Did Tracy announce it, or did it come up from MU? I don't know. Some friend. This is in response to what Linda said that she's been praying for her edges since she got. Right, so sister, there are so many bathing suits to cover your body, and she was more interested in showing out her bathing suit and her body more than anything. And I don't know how Mr. Noble feels about it. Maybe he loved what he saw. But some of that you could say for him, girl. You don't have to show us. We're okay. We're okay. You didn't have to show us. She ghosted her for a few hours. You'd have acted like you didn't know her. Lord have mercy. I dropped the link if anybody wants to come up. How many times did I drop it? Where's my link counter? I wonder if my link counter is still available. I dropped it again. I think it's the third time that I dropped it. And I'm hoping nobody was behind there and I didn't see because I didn't hear anything. They didn't care. That's why they weren't there. Listen, I understand you want to. I understand that you. Is my microphone mute? Hold on. I understand that you would want, people who are on YouTube to see you enjoy yourself with your people because you've been talking about vacation for so long. So I get that. But at the same time, though, I got somebody in the back. Hold on. It's going to take a little bit, Sincere, if it's you, because my thing is frozen. Let me use the touchscreen, and it's still going to take a while. Hold on.
Okay, Carrie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on.
Okay. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey.
And
What's going on?
there's two of you up here, but I know which one I'm talking to because I can see the boom, boom, boom,
Let me
boom,
try to see
boom. See
her.
how it goes? Boom, boom. You can see the
Oh yeah, let me
picture.
remove the African side of me. Hold on. And I
Okay.
was trying to remove it earlier, but my thing is frozen. Hold on.
Don't worry about it. StreamYard's been acting a fool. But look, I just came up here for
I
five
think it's
minutes to
my
say
computer. Okay, go ahead. Let me mute.
I came up here for 5 minutes to say this. Now, if you're on a cruise with somebody and they go off their own way, like I don't know if you're supposed to be somebody's keeper or what, but everybody's grown, right?
Are they
And so
joined at the hips?
I don't know if she's trying to be conjoined at the hips because I don't know if she's trying to be her twin or what. I don't know what's happening, but I do know that the fashion was crazy for both of them. I mean,
What
now
did the other
Ronnie,
one wear?
now Ronnie thought Emu looked nice. I just said they both just look to me crazy. But either way, I just want to say the going story was that she was supposed to Emmy was supposed to be interviewing some like there's a guy group or I don't know they were doing something, and so then she disappeared for a few hours. I said shit, she probably escaped, tried to escape the bride. You know what I mean? Like let me go on over here with them and chit chat it up and maybe get dick down or whatever. Like
It's
you know have
possible she did say she had what's it called? Oh Lord, this thing. Oh, let me make sure none of my business isn't on this screen. Keep going. My
you
computer.
know.
Hold.
So
I'll
I'm
be back.
assuming that she just did some grown woman stuff and escaped the I don't know what would that be a babysitter. Oh, you cannot
So
write this.
if the woman wanted to leave for 4 or 5 hours, that's her business. You're not
The fact,
conjoined at the hip. You're not joined at the hips. Why
the
are you
fact.
accounting for everything she does in the 24 hours that she's on the cruise? If she wants to go out and do whatever she wants, it's her business. Like, right?
Right.
Have
I don't
fun.
understand it, but I do know that that white bathing suit just threw me off. I said, what in the hell? I mean, the whole situation. I was just this is crazy, you know. And I'm not like saying that to say, okay, like everybody has their body type. I have my body type. Every woman has their body type. So you have to wear things according to your body type and things that are complementary. Like you don't want your tatas falling out and you know
Swinging to the
if you have
side.
fupa or belly, you don't want that to just be protruding like it just was. I said, man, this is a hot mess.
You
But
can't tell her anything. You can't tell her she doesn't look good. That's all I know.
girl, well, I mean, you should have if you know what I'm saying, the first line of sight is yourself, right? So if it looked good to you, then you have to be confident in it. I personally just said, this is crazy.
It's just she gets like that. She's delusional sometimes.
I was like, this is a crazy crap right here. This is crazy. You
I'm
cannot write
trying to
this.
remember where I saw somebody said that she went on the cruise and got pregnant because they're like talking about
They probably,
her
you
stomach
know,
and stuff. They're like, she
they
got
probably
pregnant
was
on the
up there.
cruise.
They probably, well, she came in with in a bathing suit. I said, well, damn, like, look, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't have done that. Me personally, I wouldn't have came to the cruise in a bathing suit because, like, you want to come, get comfortable, unpack everything, and then get ready for whatever activity you're going to do. But I
Right.
guess you just wanted to show out from the beginning. But I was just like, child, them fashions was just a hot mess, a hot mess.
I can well imagine because the last time she went to see MU, she had on a swimsuit the whole day. It's like her thing is just, being in swimsuits, I guess. And we all know for women, we know when we wear swimsuits for too long what happens, right? So
Hmm.
I don't get why she would want to wear a swimsuit to go on a cruise. You wear your clothing and then you get yourself situated, then you change off if you need to.
She just
No.
wants some attention, or I don't know. Maybe she's having some kind of midlife crisis, or I don't know what the hell's happening. I just know this stuff has been thoroughly entertaining to some extent, right? And just watching all the little shady stuff going down. But I'll be glad when it's over because I mean, how long? How many days is this thing gonna be?
I don't know. I think tomorrow, I think they're getting off tomorrow. If anyone knows in the chat, let me know if tomorrow is their final day. I think. I
How long
heard
do
some
we
people
have?
make some comments that MU looks older than she appears to be while on camera. Is that true?
Well, you know, she always looks haggard. She always looks kind of tired and stuff. But you could tell the difference, like when she's on screen. Like I don't really go over there, but the times I've seen her on screen, she looks like more refreshed or what have you. But she could have just been tired in general. Now,
Okay.
I mean, you know, and then the whole thing, because like you know, maybe it was taxing on her in some kind of way.
It's
Um,
possible for the traveling. Or maybe it's the lighting that she uses when she's home because lighting is everything.
yeah, it's
Lighting
probably the
does a lot
lighting.
of wonders for you when you're on camera. For those who know, they know. You know. Clyde says they'll be back on Monday. So you're over it, sincere. You're tired of the cruise.
I'm just tired of it. I mean, I mean, how much more days do we have? Like maybe in YouTube time, we probably got like maybe 3 more days of commentary.
You got maybe another 3 more months. You're talking about 3 days. Stuff is gonna keep coming up. This is how it is. Once this happens and they get back home, people are going to start fighting. The fighting is going to be more intense. And then this is just going to be one of those things in beef sector that keeps getting regurgitated. Trust and believe.
I
You'll
said
never
3 days.
not hear about this.
Look, 3 days I was being hopeful. I was being hopeful.
Nah. Hey, Red Wings. Nah. They'll come back tomorrow. And then you're going to have the ones who went there. They're gonna keep talking about it. And of course, other beefs are going to come out of it. And people who are going to start saying how they truly feel. Just wait. You'll hear more.
I'm gonna
Trust
have
and
to
believe.
scorch those pictures up on my. I mean, all them pictures of them bathing suits. I'm a Lord Father. I mean,
I'm
it's
glad
like,
I. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
have you seen them? Have you seen them? Oh,
I
yeah.
saw them on somebody's community wall. Thank God for that, because I don't go over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't
I'm
I
doing that.
can't stand her voice anymore, so I don't go over there. Um, but I've seen her on a community wall, and I'm like, dang,
I've
this
been
is what
watching
we're
other people's stuff. I don't deal with them like that either. I think they
right.
just, they tacky and some other crap. But child, them bathing suits.
She's all about her bathing suits, child. I bet she didn't pack no underwear, but she packed all those bathing suits. Shoot.
Mm,
Shoot. And
somebody saw
always, and she's
something.
always having her boobs out, and they're always to the side. They're
Well,
up,
I
but
mean,
they're
they're
always to
always
the
hanging
side.
down low and trying to escape her. So you know what I'm saying? That even the boobs is trying to escape her fucking body. Like this is a shame. The outfit was trying to escape her and the boobs. I said, well, this is crazy.
It's like a secondhand embarrassment, man.
Oh
Oh
my god,
Lord.
not escape from Witch
Mm-mm.
Mountain. Mm-mm. But anyways, I just came over
Mm-mm.
here to say that and I'm getting down, and I'm so
Thank
glad
you
you went
so much.
live.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate you for clicking the link, sincere.
Well, I appreciate you letting me up because sometimes people be acting funny, but you don't, Carrie, and I really love you for that. I really
Nah,
do.
girl, I don't. And I thank you for that too.
All right,
I
I'll
thank
see you. I'll be in the chat.
you. Okay, cool.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, sincere. That was sincere. Okay. And I appreciate you for clicking the link. Let me drop it again. Are my link counters in here? Shit, I can't. I gotta use my phone. Hold on. It's hard to drop the link. Let me try getting this mouse, probably. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I don't know. Let's go to a commercial break.
Very Carrie is so sad. She found out she is a black bitch and she needs to speak English. She found out that she is a dumb bitch. She can't go on in life anymore because she cares about what everyone thinks. She needs your approval. Please help her because she has been missing out in this sector. How will she survive? She needs counseling. Please support the Very Carrie Counseling Foundation and help her to develop some positive coping skills. Help her start the healing process. Please donate to the Very Carrie Counseling Program so she can get the help she deserves. Cash App $Carrere16. We now return to our regular programming.
Thank you, Ronnie Q. I was hitting my mouse and everything. I turned it on to see if it would work. I appreciate that, Ronnie Q. Okay. And hey, newbie, check your block list. Even though I only saw one. Did TC tell you what happened? I was there modding and I fell asleep with the phone. When I woke up and I scrolled up and I saw TC, I had to unblock her with a quickness. I don't even think TC knew. Okay. So I fixed that. Okay. Girl, I only got coconuts to give you though. This is all I have. I come bringing gifts and it's all in the form of coconuts. I got coconut rum. Have you tried coconut rum before? I come bringing gifts of coconut cakes, coconut rum, coconut oil, coconut anything, and I'll give it free. Give it to you. Okay. Poison ivy, I can never get enough counseling. I can never get enough counseling. Okay. Oh, Ronnie Q is gonna be live in 30 minutes, child. I just got your notification. For those who are in here in the next 30 minutes, Ronnie Q is going live. Ow, that should be good. Okay. Ronnie Q, let me tell you, I am so glad you started your channel. TC! TC! You didn't even know you were blocked. TC! I told you were on the panel, girl. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? When I scrolled up to see what I missed. And I'm like, oh my God. And I had to do it with a quickness, girl. I'm like, when did that happen? Fell asleep with the phone, girl. Fell asleep with the phone. You don't drink. I hardly drink, but coconut rum is really good. The flavored coconut rum is good, girl. You hear me? I hardly drink, but I'll take a sip, you know? There are so many things: coconut gizzada, coconut drops, coconut cakes, coconut rum, coconut oil, you name it. Okay, let me see if I can remove this thing. Come on, mouse, work with me here. Where are you? Hold on. I think it's working. I think. Okay, there we go. I had to plug my mouse in. Oh, there we go. Ronnie Q says she can't. Ronnie Q, you're afraid you get drunk and wear a swimsuit like that? Well, thank you, TC girl. I was so shocked. I'm like, I wonder if she when she went on the panel, she was cussing me out. I'm like, oh my God. I hope. I was so frightened when I saw it. So I'm sorry. Okay, listen. Does anybody want some coconut rum? Let me know. If YouTube wasn't the way it was, listen, I could, like actually send people coconut rum. People are weird on here. Not you, Ron and Q. Not you, TC. You got to probably give me like a P.O. box or something. I don't even know if I could transport those things. I don't know. I don't know, child. But you should try the coconut rum when you can. Okay. That's all I gotta say. It's coca. What's it called? Coca something. I don't remember. I don't really drink a lot, but it's a nice little flavor. It really is good. Okay, so we've talked about it. We've talked about juicication. Should we still call it juicication, or can we call it petty juice? What was the new name from the poll that you got, Ronnie Q? Juicy. I don't remember, but it's a pettication. Okay, it's a pettication. Happy birthday, Red Wings! I didn't know it was your birthday. You got nothing else. You got nothing to fight about. Red Wings, not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. There's nothing to fight about. Soul Sister says she can't wait to right. I just imagine the pics that Ronnie Q may have. Soul Sister, use that. Just imagine the pics that awaits us. Okay. Just imagine the overlays that she'll be using. Okay. Just imagine all of that, and that should be fun. Um, I'm kind of happy that this came up in a little way because now we don't have to hear about Heidi and Ness anymore. I don't know if I think some people are tired of hearing about it. It was good for the moment, when we were keeping up with it, but because they play around so much and they make up, they break up, they cuss each other out, then they go behind the scenes and they're good again. I think people are tired of it because they don't know when they're playing in it's like they're playing in people's faces. Put it that way. Red Wings, who knows? You may just be surprised at a bundle of joy. Just don't think about it too hard. You may get the surprise of a lifetime. It's not too late. Don't use the world's standards as to when, the children will come, you know. So happy belated birthday, or happy birthday to you, Red Wings, and I'm hoping you live to see many more. Okay. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, it's your birthday. Okay. Happy Earth Strong. That's what it's called. Earth Strong. Or Happy Earth Day, right, TC? And like the rest of people them say, Happy Earth. A Happy Earth Strong. That's birthday. Okay. Yes. Right. Happy birthday. And I'm hoping you live to see many more. Like I was saying, it's to the point that we feel like Ness and Heat has been playing in our faces. Do you notice nobody's really talking about that situationship anymore? Unless there's another stunt that gets pulled. Um, I don't know. We haven't heard anything else. But at this point, they're playing in our faces. At this point. And, people have moved on, I guess. There's a lot going on. You think their relationship problems are... I don't... It's really, really a toxic situation. And I just said to myself, then if this is the way they're acting and it's only online. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Um, I agree with you, Sincere, because every time something happens, it seems sometimes like it was a plan that they made before, something they talked about prior to, you know, or maybe they had planned something initially and it didn't work out the way they wanted to. It always seems like there's just something behind it. You know, it's not like something naturally occurring, you know? And I just think they're playing in people's faces at this point. So even if anything becomes true, we oh, I'm not buying it. Even if it is true, I'm not buying that shit. I'm not. And I'm over them, to be quite honest, because some people just can't don't do not know how to be sincere. You know? There's just something a little bit off with that relationship, and it's so toxic. And if it is just virtual and they act the way they do right now, just imagine if they had actually lived together. She's spending way too much energy on that girl. And maybe they actually belong together, to be quite honest, because they're both crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's for real. Just look at some of the stuff they've done on here. Look at some of the stuff they've gone through so far on here. And then one can embarrass the other supposedly embarrasses the other one, and then whoops, bam, they're good again. Some of the times it seems like it is something orchestrated and they decided, okay, this is what we're going to do this week. Okay, let's do this week. Okay, you're going to say this, and this is how I'm going to respond. Or maybe somebody didn't follow the script and it got the other one upset, and it's just a whole hot mess. I couldn't deal with that shit. Uh-uh. It is going to be busy tomorrow, soul sister. You know it. It's going to be really busy tomorrow. Okay. Sincere says, I know I couldn't deal with anyone who speaks poorly on my children or about my person. Listen, when people were talking about that other person, she was cussing them out, saying they should respect her relationship or whoever she was talking to. So, like right now, what are people supposed to do? I don't even know. To be quite honest, I don't even think if something else should happen that I would even talk about it. Or even if I did talk about it, it's not like a big thing because it's like too much playing around and we're dealing with adults here, supposedly adults. So it's too much. You don't know when they're being honest or not. That's my thing. It's like a whole game. It's too much playing around. Right. And the fact of the matter is, the last time I heard from her, she was there talking about how Ness doesn't take care of her son. Why did she wait until Mad Day to say that? Why did she wait until quote unquote Mad Day to say that? Why didn't you feel that? Did you feel that way prior to this? When you were there talking about how, oh, she only spends like $10 to get something for her son's birthday. And oh, she doesn't even talk to her child. She's always on the phone with me or she's always on YouTube. And I'm like, so why didn't you say all of that before Mad Day came? Matter of fact, at this point, I'm even questioning, is it really Mad Day? Why do they argue like that on other people's platforms? Even though it's entertaining to me sometimes, it's for entertainment purposes only. But at the same time, why do they do that to each other? And then you see them again and they're okay, or they're planning something behind the scenes, or not only that, Ness will know that this bitch is planning other stuff to either take down somebody's channel or whatever it is, and she doesn't say a word. She doesn't even say, no, I don't think you should do that. That's not right. Don't do that. Or nothing like that. She just finds everything she does as cute and funny and she laughs at it. Whatever. It's whatever. I'm just here. It's on YouTube. I'm talking about it. You put it there, I'll talk. If it's on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. And let me just say this. I always wonder why the pastor says, let me just say this or let me say this. Let me say this. 4 words. You said those 4 words. And all you had to do was just say what you wanted to say and omit those 4 words altogether. How many more minutes do we have before Ronnie Q goes live? Let me look. She should be going live soon. Hold on. Let me go check. Hold on. Where's Ronnie Q? We got like 15 minutes. We got 16 minutes before Ronnie Q goes live. Oh, you got 12 minutes, Sincere? Is my watch? Hold on. Okay. Okay. So I'm just waiting around for Ronnie Q to go live, actually. So Ronnie Q's title says daughter. I can't pronounce daughter the way you guys say it because I pronounce my T's hard. Daughter, you're the real snake. You know, since the I still say to myself, why is Jay Wilson mentioning this slithering snake so much? Why does he continuously say that? Saying that she's from the Slytherin, the house of the Slytherin, or something like that. I don't remember how he says it. But he's purposely trying to mess up her character. He's like, oh, you're from the house of the Slytherin. But when she was giving you her recommendations and, telling you what's the best, to go straight through Carnival or whatever, all that time, she wasn't from the house. You didn't worry about her being from the house of the Slytherin. You didn't allow you didn't even say anything. But now that Sean is there, your attention is wholly and solely on Cruiser and what type of person she is. And oh, we should have known it's always a church people to look out for. It's always a church. Who was Slytherin? Who were you Slytherin behind the scenes with? Were you and Vivian Slytherin with anyone behind the scenes? Huh? Who are you Slytherin with? Oh, there are no friends on YouTube. There's no friends on you. But at the same time, she was friendly enough to help you, though. She was friendly enough to help you, though, and to even, encourage other people to go on your cruise and encourage you to make the right decision, by going directly through Carnival and not, taking up the headache of going through all of that with all the people having to worry about having credit card numbers, their identity, and, so that there was less drama. So she is the one who gave you tips in the beginning, you know? So that Carnival could do all the work. And I don't remember the whole math about every 8 cabins, whatever. I didn't, pick up that part and stuff. But you kind of lied on her too. You kind of did when you talked about there was an overflow and she gave you a few people and stuff. Come on, Cruiser said there was no overflow. Where did you come by? How did you come by that? And why does everything has to come out? Well, this is the beef sector. What am I asking? Why does it? Why does there are some people who thrive on drama? They love drama. They love the drama. Even when there is nothing there, they're going to make sure they find something there. They're going to make sure they find something. Even when there is absolutely nothing there. So they could, cause a little chaos, have something to talk about for a while, and then move on to the next victim. That's how they are. And you know what? Some people are trying to make it seem as, oh, she's just doing this because she wants to grow her channel and she likes the numbers that it brings and stuff. Oh my God. Why do people always say that? Cruiser understands the assignment. Let's put it that. And she understands the sector. Let's put it that way. So all of a sudden, some extra attention is coming her way. Do you think she should use it? Wouldn't you, to get your YouTube coins? Wouldn't you do that to get your YouTube? So what's wrong if she had to do commentary on anything that happened? Isn't she supposed to? Isn't she supposed to use her channel? It's not her fault that people weren't watching her before. Now that they're watching, and I say entertain. This is how the beef sector is. They go where the drama is, and when the drama is over, they move on to the next one. Okay. I say build. She says she build a Dollar General. Build your Dollar General, Cruiser. Build your Dollar General. Okay. Build it. Right across from his Walgreens. There's enough money on the floor for everyone. For everyone who wants it. You know. Linda says, if Jay Wilson says that House of Slytherin won too many times for VS, he's gonna because he does keep mentioning that that's where she's from, and he shouldn't expect much from her because that's where she's from, and the House of the Slytherin, TSCC Slytherin. So he keeps on saying that, but then it may cause problems for real. Didn't even think about it that way, Linda. Didn't even think about it. But like I said, the tagline for the cruise this year is, oh, and we had a great time. Oh, and we had a great time. Can I be petty and go crash? Sean Bradley, where are you going on your cruise to Jamaica? Let me know so I can know how to make my arrangements. Can I be a mole? I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that type of shit. But it sounds fun though. Like I would do it for the fun of it, like you did for the cruise. But that's just me. I'm just thinking out loud. But I won't do that though. Let me see. Red Wings Hockey says some people in the world are great souls. We can travel together without the bullshit. I won't say names, but say Saida. Right. If I'm going out, I don't like drama. I like watching it though, but I don't go out of my way to create drama. I don't go out of my way to create drama. You know? If it reaches me, fine. But I'm not making the steps to put myself into a position where I'll be in any type of drama. It's not for me. I don't want to exert that type of extra energy. I can't do it. I cannot. So she might as well. Listen, drama will come. It's the beef sector. If it's a cooking challenge, there's gonna be drama. It could be a singing challenge, there's gonna be drama. A makeup challenge, there's gonna be drama. A cruise, there's gonna be drama. Some of the dramas are organic, some of the fallouts are organic, some of the beefs are organic. But then you got some people, they only know how to be messy. They only know how to stir up shit. That's the only thing they know to do. They know nothing else. That's their only way of life, is to be in some mess at all times. I don't know. I don't know. I could not sleep good. Mm-mm. One thing I learned though from this trip is that a ship has a library. These cruises, do you know they got a library? If I was this year, how many years old when I found out that a cruise got a library? There is a library on those ships. You hear me? I would have never known. Noble, if that's really you, Noble, let me see. Yo, Guan, Guan, USA. I say that's like two different languages combined right there. I really don't know what you're saying. If that is that the real Noble that I've been hearing about? I didn't even know there was a. It was a full. Did you guys like see? Did he show the entire library, Sincere? Because most of the times I just saw like he was seated, so I really didn't like check his surroundings and stuff. Was there like, you know, a full library? No, but what does this mean? Um, if I can't speak English, Noble, I definitely don't know what you're saying there. If a girl like me can't speak English, child, now how am I supposed to know what that means? Guan guan. I think I've heard guan guan before, but I don't know the rest of it. What does that mean? And is that some greeting or something? Is that what it means? You're back, Latasha. Are you sure it's okay for you to come over here? That's the real question. I'm thinking that it's some type of while I can see the guan guan, but the words around it, I don't know. I can tell it maybe some greeting, the guan guan and the ase, but I don't know what the I wisa and the yo whatever means. But the guan guan I can. But the other parts I definitely don't know what is going on there. So okay, so it's just giving respect to the ancestors. Here's a question, Noble. Is it safe for you to be over here? Is it safe for you to come over here, Noble? Do you, did you get permission to come over here? It's okay. Is it okay for you? Noble, did you get permission? Did she say it was okay for you to come over here, Noble? Do you know the history? Oh Lord, I'm all stuffy. Look at Latasha. Look at Latasha. Latasha said, "Can somebody please shut the?" Well, hey to you, Noble. It's. Let me ask you real quick. What made you? How did you find this channel? Let me see. If you're good with Bar, you're cool with me. Who is Bar? But who is Bar though? I wonder if you mean Bay. Who? Let me see. Behind the bar. Okay, okay, cool, cool. Okay. So you may have found my channel. Oh no, my computer went out again. God. Oh, maybe he shared my live before on my channel before some time ago. Okay, I got you. I haven't seen behind the bar in a while. I don't know the people he talks to on his channel. I see the notifications coming, but I don't know. The last one I think I saw was with that guy from Brooklyn. Was it Brooklyn that he's from? Gotti. That's not his. What is his name? I don't remember. But I don't really watch him. So the guy he was talking about. So I only go and cloud surf sometimes over there. It depends, on who is up. All right, I'm just counting down the minutes for Ronnie Q's live. Let me see how many minutes we got to go. Guys, Ronnie Q is going live in about 5 minutes. Let me check again. Ooh, Ronnie Q will be live in the next 3 minutes. So that's what I'm really here waiting on. Okay. For the most part, I enjoyed the few things that I saw. Some parts of it were boring. The petication. Some parts of it was boring. Some parts of it was unnecessary. Um you're supposed to be focusing on having a good time with your people. I don't see why you'd be cussing out Cruiser. You're targeting the wrong person. I think it's misdirected anger. The Slytherin was not necessarily from Cruiser. The Slytherin was from you. Somebody has been behind the scenes slithering and telling you stuff. And that is also what contributed to you acting the way you are acting right now. See how that works? Somebody else was slithering and talking in your ears, and telling you things. And that's why you're talking. I think it's just misdirected anger. It's a deflection from Sean Bradley showing up. Whether or not he showed up was not her problem. And it was her decision whether or not she wanted to tell you. And if she didn't feel like mentioning it, she didn't have to. So I don't see the reason why you're upset with her. Okay. I can well imagine how Miss Cruiser feels, you know? Because while she says she enjoys a little mess here and there, I don't think she would have thought that she's going to be in this dumb mess because of a few lies or because he neglected to say some stuff when he was being questioned on his panel that day. You know what I'm saying? Uh-uh. Oh, you haven't, Sincere? I think YouTube is sabotaging people's channels. Do you know that there are some persons who they will set their lives, like their schedule, and I will click on the notification bell or button or whatever, and they'll be live and YouTube never sends you the notification. Or they'll be live and you're there looking on the screen, seeing your notification that you set, and they're live and you didn't even know until you click on it. Hey, Heavy Beer. See you, Latasha. Where is Noble? Noble, are you still up there in the clouds? Noble, are you still in the clouds? I got a quick question. Noble, are you still there, Noble? Noble, are you still there? Noble. Paging Noble. Noble, are you still there? Oh, you set it to all. Okay, cool. But YouTube's been doing that. And then sometimes when you go live, it doesn't come out till way. I've whose live stream did I see pop up on my phone like almost 50? It was Random Crafting Gamer. I remember like 16 hours or so after. And I'm like, so why am I just now getting this? My phone has been here the whole time. I think he's gone, Cly. Noble. Paging Noble. Noble, are you still in here? Noble, Noble, are you still here? Noble, if you're here, click the link. I'm gonna drop it for you. I'm dropping the link, Noble. Let me drop it real quick. They have to do better, sincere, and I can just imagine how it affects people's monetization, especially. And I've noticed also to they take forever. So you would monetize a video and think everything is good. Like I'll monetize a live stream alive before I go on it. So some of you, sometimes you'll see a an ad comes up when you come in here, and I'll not go back and check on anything, and then I'll go back and you're seeing where it says it's supposed to be reviewed. You're supposed to click to find to say you've checked it and whatever, and I'll be like, bitch, I did this like 5 days ago or 3 days ago. Are you just now coming to tell me this? You know, you're just now telling me. So whatever revenue I could have made on this video, I won't make it because not that I care anyway. But ooh, I think it's time for Ronnie Q. Noble didn't answer. I don't know where Noble went. Noble may have left, or maybe somebody called him. Noble, did somebody call? Oh, Noble, do you want to click my link? Do you want to click the link, Noble? Hey, Jackie, you want to click my link, Noble? Jackie, make sure you're here again Friday. I'm going to try to do karaoke again Friday night. Okay. Ooh, Ronnie Q is going to start. Noble, do you want to click the link, Noble? Is it safe for you to click my link? Is it safe for you to click the link, Noble? Careful how you're laughing. I heard you have cracked ribs. Careful how you're down there in the chat laughing and stuff. I heard that you hurt yourself. So don't laugh too hard. Let me know if you can click the link, Noble. I gotta know. Because I gotta go see what Ronnie Q got going on over there. Let me see if he answers first before I get off of here. Jackie, I'm hoping I'll see you for. Ooh, we got somebody in the back.
I got that same green shirt. Yeah,
How are you laughing, Noble? I heard you hurt yourself. What's going on?
I hurt my rib. I'm gonna do a whole live with my doctor records, my emergency room records. Cause a lot of people think I ain't break my rib. And
Okay, since I have you here,
yes, you
you
got me.
said you found my channel. Welcome to my channel and thank you for clicking the link. I was playing around, but you actually did click the link.
Yes,
Welcome to the channel.
thank you.
So you got my channel from behind the bar.
No, I got your channel just through the algorithm.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, a lot of people,
Wow.
that I'm subscribed to other people. I'm in the algorithm, so people that I'm subscribed to that they're subscribed to, I might get them inside my algorithm. And I heard just carry. You was like going in one time in your accent, that Haitian accent. I just like, oh, she going in right now, and what it was.
It's Jamaican.
Jamaican. Okay,
Hmm. Okay, so you decided to subscribe.
yeah, I've been subscribed to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I subscribe and I support to a lot of people. Um, It's just unfortunate way things going, but it's all good. I ain't even about to talk about that right now. You wanted me to come and talk. What's up, mama?
I just wanted to know. Um, so apart from you hearing my accent one day or finding my channel via the algorithm, have you heard anything else about me?
No, not nothing bad. I never heard anything. No, you are right. I mean, I think you're comfortable for me to be able to come up here and hit your link. I think that if I hit your link, you're very comfortable with me.
Okay, cool. All right, I guess I'll leave that alone. So, why did you say you were gonna put your records and stuff online? Do you think you need to do that though?
No, I don't think I need to do it, but it's like you know, I just sometimes you have to prove a point, and I think like a lot of people um I was trying to get out of the trip because of Tracy. I didn't break my ribs and stuff like that. Okay, that's cool. But a lot of people just don't know. If I was able to get to that motherfucker, I would have been there. Excuse my language. If I was able to get there, I would have been there. But from doctor's orders, because the rib fractures was fresh. If it was like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, or 3 weeks in, I would have been able to travel. But since it was early, what I'm saying, it was like a week. What I'm saying? Doctor like, no, you got to heal up. No, no, you're not gonna go. It was doctor's orders. I also called the airline with the compression of the airplane when you on. It wouldn't be well for
All
broke
right,
ribs.
with the pressure.
Yeah. So I mean, I allow people to say what they want to say, but then at the same time, I one day I do have to come and say what I gotta say. You
Let
know.
me ask you something, because what sector are you from? That people always ask that because we're not accustomed to seeing you over here. But what sector were you originally from?
I can't because um there was no like what you can call a sector, far as when I started coming on YouTube. It was just that we brought information and we had debates and stuff like that. But if I had to be a part of a sector, it would be the spiritual, aboriginal, and comedic sector.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to know that.
Yeah, if I had
Just
to
have
be a
an
part of
idea.
any sector, what I'm saying, if I had to align myself with any type of sector, that would be that. Pretty much the empowerment of our people, giving information to help our people, and to just give us enough information that we can use it for ourselves. I think it's a lot of misconception. A lot of people think that I'm up here like clout chasing and stuff like that. Man, I ain't got clout chase. I lost 3 channels that had more than 4,000 subscribers. So it's not about a clout chase. I'm about helping my people. Period. I just
Okay.
I just got caught up in a quagmire, that I'm not able to control, and it's called the beef sector. I can't. I, it's nothing I can do about what's going on with me right now. The only thing I can do is just sit back and try to respond or not respond or whatever. But man, I'm not a bad person, man. I love my people. I love the children. I love the women. You know what I'm saying? I just think that us as men need to get our shit together and do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And let the women do what they need to do to heal themselves. Excuse me, because I'm trying to get comfortable before I put this alarm pause patch on my ribs. But
So how did you get injured? Because I did hear from like other channels that I frequent
mhm,
that you got up one. Well, I'll let you tell me because I want to hear how you ended up hurting yourself. If you'd like to say it, it's up to you.
one thing that I can say is that when you get up at night and it's dark in your room and you just getting up, there's no telling what you're gonna run into. I just happened to trip over something and I fell and I broke my ribs. That's it. I
That
mean,
was a hard fall.
yes, it was. I hit the edge of something. It was like I hit the edge of something, like a sharp edge. And
Oh.
I was trying to brace myself, and I thought
Mm.
there, and because it was dark, that motherfucking wall wasn't there.
Oh no.
Yeah, that wall wasn't there. It was like a good 3 feet away from where I was trying to reach it. So
Oh no.
for something, and then it's like centrifugal force, gravity. I hit some, I broke ribs. That's it.
Like how many ribs did you break though?
I broke three.
Oh wow. You know
Yeah.
why I'm asking? Because like I said before, I heard this, on the streets of YouTube. I didn't hear
Mhm.
or watch or hear you say it directly. So I said, why not ask you? So you fell getting and and you hurt yourself. Sorry to hear that though. But
Yeah.
I also heard people saying that how is it that you broke ribs and stuff, but you were able to be on YouTube talking all day and you know
Let me
stuff.
answer that question right quick, and I really want people to really pay real close attention to what I'm about to say right now. My ribs is not my mouth. My ribs is not gonna stop me from talking. Yeah, it be labored. I mean, I might feel pain because I gotta breathe and stuff, but it's not gonna stop me from talking. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't get my jaw broke. You know, my tongue wasn't pulled out my throat. You know what I'm saying? So I should be able to still talk, especially if people is still out here talking about me. And that's the only reason why I feel I need to respond and come back. And that's it. It's not because, oh, Noble Ribs broke. Why is he talking? I could talk. I could talk. I mean, my mouth ain't broke.
People, I just heard people saying that it's extremely painful, so
Yes,
you
it is.
can't like shout and stuff because it takes a little while before your fracture
Mm-hmm.
heals.
Yep.
So I guess that's why a lot of people are saying because it's worse during your like when you take deep breaths,
Yeah.
laughing and coughing and sneezing and
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Yeah. And I agree. But at the same time, y'all, like I said, people don't know me. I'm a warrior. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let something like broke ribs like stop me from living. The only thing that my doctor told me, it's not safe to travel. Because if I was able to travel, I would have been there. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of people got a misconception, like I was trying to um find a way to get out of it. I love my woman Tracy. That's my baby. There's no
Okay.
there's no equivocal doubt or nothing. That's my baby. And if I could have been there, I would have did everything that I could. I tried to do it. I'm like, okay, so what can I do? Can I drive? Can I drive to Miami and get on the cruise? He's like, well, if you get on the cruise, then you got the boat, you got the rocking, you just broke your ribs, you ain't been healed enough to go travel. No, you can't go travel. This doctor's orders. That's all I'm saying. It ain't. It's, if I was able to make it, I would have been there. But I think it was best that I wasn't there because I'm up here looking at the cruise and I'm seeing it, seeing everything where it is. It was best I wasn't there. I mean, it was good because it allowed me to see my woman in her own energy and out here just
In
having a
her own
yeah,
element.
no doubt. And I loved it. I loved every moment of it. You know what I'm saying? And even though I was on the sidelines, I didn't feel slighted because I'm able to see my woman have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. Interesting.
Yeah,
Well, I'm pretty sure you'll have other cruises to go on or other trips to go on when you heal and stuff.
no doubt. Yeah, because
Yeah.
we got Cancun. We setting up Cancun all exclusive for Cancun. And then we also trying to see about Vegas, seeing about how we can do the Vegas trip. So we got a lot of things. Then I'm supposed to go down there and be with her for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of things that we got going on. So and plus she already been here with me. You know what I'm saying? We done took a boat ride. We was together. I'm quite sure all the YouTube streets saw what we did when she came and saw me in Detroit. So, and then what a lot of people don't know, and let me clarify this, I was the last addition to the cruise. They already planned the cruise. It was already a tree mucation and a juicycation before I even stepped on the scene. The only thing it was an add-on, like, okay, you want to go on the cruise? I was like, okay, yeah. And I spent money on it. and I lost money because I wasn't there. And I'm like, everybody up here talking crazy. I'm like, y'all didn't spend upwards to 500 or better. I lost that. I did. You
Oh
know,
no,
y'all didn't lose that.
because of your fall.
And even though I tried to get refunds and all that, and I really tried, and it's not for everybody. Like, okay, you did did you do this? I did all that beforehand, and it's not
And
for me to
and
prove it. Go ahead, man.
so
You got.
so there was no way you could have that put towards a future trip instead. You just
Well,
had to lose all that.
I tried with the airline, and the airline only gave me a $20 credit. They
Oh
only
wow,
yeah,
you could have changed the date for your trip.
yeah. But I did, I
It would have
when
been.
go. It's like when I go on trips, I go. I don't have cancellations. So it's like this was like kind of crazy because I don't know how to operate with that. So it's like I can't go, and then I'm like trying to figure out how I can, handle it. And it was like, well, we'll give you a $20 credit. And I'm like, well, I got a medical reason. They weren't trying to hear that. They weren't
Oh
trying
wow.
yeah, they weren't trying to hear about what I
And
had to
I
go.
guess it depends on the airline you're using and what their
Yeah.
policies are, because you could have changed the date, and I don't
Yeah.
know.
I tried to go with
That
Spirit.
$20 thing is an insult from what I'm seeing, from what
Yeah.
I'm hearing. I've never heard of that before. Not $20.
Yeah,
That's
$20
crazy.
credit. That's all they wanted to try to give me was a $20 credit, and I was like, "Well, no, it's all good. Fuck it." You know,
Okay, here's a question, and I'm not being messy, and I'm not being messy for
I
right.
mean, you can ask me whatever you want to. Just
I'll much prefer, since I'm speaking to you for the first time, and there are some stuff you may not know.
yes,
But
ma'am.
what did you think about how Tracy dressed for this cruise as it relates to her swimwear?
I mean, Tracy. That's Tracy. That's the way she. I mean, even when she came to Detroit, you know what I'm saying? She was flamboyant and spontaneous, and for me to try to stop her from being her and how she wanted, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a person that would be I'm not a man, I'm not a man that would be like what you would call insecure. I'm not an insecure man. You know what I'm saying? If she having fun and she having a good time and she living her best life, good, because that's gonna be good for me when she come back home. Enjoy
Okay.
herself. I don't care what she put on. I don't. I'm not tripping. She grown. She
Okay.
know what this shit gives. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping on that. Just like, I mean, this ain't my first relationship. You know what I'm saying? This ain't
Okay.
this is not my first relationship. I've had some women that, people will be like talking about Tracy and how she dressed. Hey, I had some women, motherfuckers be like, you need to get away from her." You know what I'm saying? So it's not. I'm just glad that Tracy is having a good time, enjoying herself. You know what I'm saying? She happy. She's smiling. I just think that, she just solidified herself as the goddess of the beef sector.
Okay. All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Because she ain't let nobody or nothing stop her from being who she is organically. You know what I'm
I
saying?
heard Jay Wilson saying that today, and
Yeah.
I'm guessing you concur. So I heard him
Yeah.
saying that on his live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mm,
I mean, I ain't got no problem with it. If that's what make her comfortable, if she happy and she's smiling and she having a good time, who am I to try to call her and say, no, take that off, no, do this? No, I'm not about to do that. No, that's not. No, that's not how I operate.
okay. He sure did, sincere. He sure did. I think. Do I have any more? I think that was it. I
That's
just
it.
really. Yeah. Because I don't
Oh, you got
frequent the
some more
channels that you frequent, so I wouldn't like know a lot about you. I've only heard about you a little bit, that you were dating her and so
Yes,
on, and that whole meet up that you had and stuff.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but
That's my baby. That's my
did you
baby.
know about her relationship with Rob?
Yeah, I know about that. I'm not Rob though.
Okay.
I'm
Okay. Cool.
a whole different person than Rob. I'm not. I'm not him. I think we think different. I think we different people. I think we on a whole different level far as men is concerned. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of Rob Rack stuff outside of Tracy, and that's not me. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people try to portray me and try to put me in that same type of light. And I think they really trying to like do a campaign to put me in that same type of light right now. But I'm not Rob Rack. I'm not him.
Well, you surely don't sound like him. Sound the way
Yeah.
he talks. You seem a little bit more centered, I think. Well, I don't know you that well, but
I can
from the
get
little that
ratchet.
I've heard.
I can get ratchet sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I ain't all
Oh,
love
you do?
like I'm not all love, peace and light. I can get dark sometimes, but I try to get away from that because I know that we all have our demons
Don't
that
tell me you get drunk like him too.
no, I don't. No.
Okay.
Hell no. And if I did, would nobody know it?
Okay. Right. Okay. Got you. I
I
got you.
don't put it out here for everybody. I ain't gonna be walking up the street and get arrested. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here on YouTube drunk talking shit about a woman. And then you end up locked up. You going against the great mother. You're gonna that's gonna happen. And you did it twice. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I have respect for women. I do. I really have respect for women because we have to understand. One thing is that we all come from a mother. We all come from that portal. We all come from that womb. And we have to have respect for that womb man. We just can't sit up here and like, it's her fault. No, it's not her fault. Nothing is her fault. We have to understand, okay, what are we doing to remedy the situation that we in as a people? Instead of pointing the finger. Yeah, we could point the finger at women all we want to. But we gotta understand they produce life. And they got every right to have a complaint or a gripe about what's the fuck going on because they producing life. So when we sit up here and we try to point our finger at women saying women ain't this and women ain't that and these are they bitches and they hoes and they rats and shit, look at yourself. You came out of that portal. So you just as bad as them. It don't you came out of that. Excuse me, I don't mean to be on my
That's okay. I'm just listening. It's my first time talking to you, so
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just pretty much listening and trying to keep it as cool as
yeah.
I can.
But at the bottom line is, at the end of the day, Tracy is my woman. She had a good time. She having a great time on this cruise. She slayed this shit. I think she should be crowned as the goddess of the beef sector at this point.
Oh, well, a lot of people will agree with you now. Not on that point though, Noble.
Yeah,
Maybe in your eyes, but not everybody.
they don't have to, but they gotta
Maybe if
respect.
you weren't
They gotta
hearing me
respect.
earlier on, I was saying that people dress according to their build.
Yeah,
You heard me saying that?
no, I didn't.
I actually was saying that before you came on here. But I am okay with people having their own opinions. And if you think that she should be crowned, that's you.
I think
That's
because
your thing.
but check this out. She had the confidence and the gall to wear that white swimsuit. How many other people would have did that? Knowing
I
that
don't
you
think
got
a lot of people would have, because they
knowing
wouldn't
that
have their boobs out
now
like that.
check this out, just Carrie. Knowing that you got everybody from the sector watching you, and they got their eyes on you because you're a Tracy. And she said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get these motherfuckers something to look at," and that's what she did. And I'm not against it, and I support it 100%.
And
She
that's
was
how
comfortable
she's
with it.
always been.
Yeah, she comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with it. I'm not trying to change Tracy at all.
Okay,
That's what
cool.
fella fall in love with me. I could say this. I fell more in love with her doing this excursion on this trip. I fell more in love with her, and that ain't no joke.
So how did you guys meet though?
Um,
Was it on YouTube?
yeah,
Okay.
it happened
You
on
were
YouTube. Yeah, but
okay.
it ended in real life because she actually came down here. We met each other. We had a good time when she
I
came
heard.
to Detroit. Yeah, we had a great time. We ain't even
I heard about that part.
Yeah, she didn't even post everything. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of footage that she ain't even posted. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And like I said, we had a good time. We had a
You seem to be really in love though, Noble.
I'm just reciprocating the energy that she giving me. She's very in love with me, so I have to be in love with her.
Somebody typed in the chat a question. Let me know
Mhm.
if you're okay answering.
Mhm.
We can ask him why he's spreading rumors. Hold on. Why he's spreading rumors on MU that she went to find Peen because Tracy couldn't find her. Ooh.
All right. So okay. So let me explain that. Sometimes we be in the chat and we be talking shit in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk stuff in the chat. Yeah, I said that. I said it, but it was jokingly. It wasn't like serious because I know that MU was tied to Don Cato. That's her man. She ain't out here and whatever that woman done as a grown woman, that's her business. The only thing I was just saying it jokingly because everybody else was saying it, and I was just feeding into the conversation. That's it.
Okay, well, I guess there's no need for me to ask the part two since I got that
Yo,
answer. You
you can
got
ask,
that TC girl. No, you already answered. You said it was in jest.
yeah, it was just
Okay.
it wasn't nothing serious. No, it wasn't.
Okay.
MU my sister. MU my sister. That's my salt to my pepper. That's my sister right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my sister. Just like you are, just Carrie. You my sister too.
You be so noble. If only you knew. You would.
I don't know. That's the thing.
If only you knew.
I don't know, and I'm green to it. I'm really green to the B sector, and now I'm starting to learn it, and I'm really starting to love you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though y'all be messy and y'all be on your shit, at the end of the day, y'all just having fun and jesting. It's a lot of stuff that goes beyond that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
a lot of stuff beyond it, man. A lot of stuff. And when you
Yeah,
find out, you make sure you come back and click my link, okay?
I'll be in the clouds watching
You
you.
make sure when you find it out, you come back and you click on Just Carry, okay?
All right, I'll be in the clouds. I'll always be in the clouds watching you, just carry. I always do. I give you a click, a like, and a view. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I support. You know what I'm saying? All people that I deal with and people that I rock with, I'm always come in y'all chat, give y'all love, peace, and light. You know what I'm saying? Give
But
y'all a click, like, and a view, and I'm out.
but what if the people who are you are associated doesn't like Just Carry? You
I don't
know.
know who don't like you. I
Well,
don't.
you never.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know who don't like you until
Okay.
tell me, like, oh no, then I know. But far, I don't have nothing personal against anybody. The only thing I try to do is try to respect my woman's boundaries. It's a lot of people that are her ops, and a lot of people that support me, and I support them. And it's like, okay, them your ops. I can't support them, and it's kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? Because I do want to support all the content creators that's on YouTube that I fuck with, but I have to draw some type of line. You know what I'm saying? And just like S. Hutchinson, you know what I'm saying, she came to over to my channel and I had to tell her, it's not against you, it's just that I have to respect my woman boundaries. You know what I'm saying? She don't fuck with you and y'all got a history. I just gotta step back. I'll come to your channel and support, but I ain't gonna hit no link and I'm not gonna jump down in your chant. But just know that I'm supporting you.
Well,
That's it.
that's pretty funny. That
It's a lot of people. It's a
is
lot.
funny.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. And like I said, I'm
Oh Lord,
green.
it
I'm green.
gets better. Oh Lord.
Yes, because I'm green to the beef sector. I don't know who. I don't know what. I'm still learning. And one thing that I've learned throughout this weekend, the beef sector cruise, is that we can
Well,
act we can actually come together and have a good time.
you
You
know
know.
what? I tell everybody this. Take whatever you see for entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
That's been it for me.
Mm,
I may slip a few times, but for the most part, I just take whatever I see for entertainment. That's all it is. Don't
mm.
get too caught up in the stuff on here. I can't tell you
Yeah.
what to do,
Because I got
but
caught up in a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? Because I took a lot of things personal, a lot of things people were saying in the chat, and a lot of things people was saying. I took a lot of it personal, and me being who I am and the man that I am, of course, I'm gonna say something. But then when I like step back and just really start, when I got off YouTube and I hid my channel for a minute, and I just was on the cloud just listening to people, I'm like, damn, these people ain't bad. It's just that A lot of content creators, this they business. This what they do. This how they make money. They need content. You know what I'm saying? And even though it may seem bad, but we have to understand, and I think somebody said this, Mo bet, I forgot who said it, that if it's on YouTube, it's content. If it's in the public, it's content, and we gonna use it. We gonna talk about it. You know, so who am I to be different than anybody else out here on YouTube? I'm content just like everybody else. Hell, Tracy is my old lady. So of course I'm gonna be content no matter what. I'm always gonna be content.
Sure will be content. Sure will.
So, but at,
And
but but at the same time, and I'm gonna keep it brief. But at the same time, I don't have no issues with nobody like personally. It's not issues like I hate people or I don't get. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I've been through so much shit. You know what I'm saying over the last month, and it just took a toll. And I'm so glad that this vacation happened and the beef sector and the people was able to come together to show me something different, because what I thought, like, man, y'all just really hate each other. But after this, I see that we can actually be adults, come together, have a good time, and have fun. Now after the cruise, Mad Day gonna come.
it sure will. It sure
I'm waiting.
will.
I already know it's gonna come, but just tell me.
Hell, my day might just come with you being on this panel right here. You never know. My day comes around a lot on here, you know?
Uh,
So yeah,
it's all
my
good.
day
All
seems
right.
my day comes around a lot.
All right.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you'll see some stuff happening right now on the cruise, but give it a day or two.
Oh yeah, we
So
gonna see
give it
things.
a day or two. Let's see
Nothing
what
yet.
happens.
But what I want to say is that, hey, Tracy let it go. She did it. She did the damn thing, and I am so proud of her. You
You're
know,
like, that's my woman and I'm sticking by her.
yeah. I mean, I am so proud of her. No, I'm just for real, for real. It could have been anybody. She really stood on her truth. She living her best life. She out there having fun. She not hiding. She not trying to cover anything. She like, this is me. I arrived. This is who I am. I can't do nothing but respect that. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't feel no type of way because my woman want to be who she is. You know, what type of man am I? Let her explore herself. Let her do her thing. As long as she ain't out there humping on no nigga on camera, I'm all right.
Okay. I hear you laughing. Be careful with your ribs.
Yeah, I am. I'm all right. I got a salon pause on my rib because I can't take opioids with broke ribs. Because what my doctor was saying is that when you take opioids, it numbs the pain. So you'll be out here like loose, like you can walk on a broke leg. You know what I'm saying? And then you're not healing. So they just give you the normal stuff like the Motrin and the muscle relaxers. You know what I'm saying? But if you move a certain way, you're gonna feel it. You supposed to. These your ribs. Your ribs cover up your organs. And this is what a lot of people don't understand. And people like trying to make that shit feel like make it seem like, okay, he got broke ribs. Well, I would have went. Yeah, you could have went, but what if you would have failed and re-injured your ribs or fractured them and 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 and,
Well,
and,
it
and, it,
wasn't worth it.
and it breaks and it go inside your kidneys or your lungs or your heart or something like that, then it's a different type of, situation. Go ahead, mom.
No, I was only telling you it wouldn't have been worth it. So you get to go on your other cruise or get to go out. I thank you so much for clicking the link, Noble.
No
Who
doubt.
knew you
No
would have
doubt.
clicked it? That's interesting. Who would have thought? Who
I,
would have thought? Didn't you
I
hear
don't
me whispering? I was like,
Yeah. I was hearing you.
click.
You was like, "Where's Noble? Well, where are you? Where are you?" And because I got this iPhone, the iPhone don't work like the Android. You have to go to the Google for the StreamYard, and then you got to take the StreamYard to the Safari and copy and paste the link into the browser and all that. So
Oh wow,
yeah, you
that's
got
a
to do
lot
it.
of work.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, thank you so much for coming and clicking the link. Let me know how it goes after people hear you click my link.
Oh yeah,
Let
no
me
doubt.
know.
Just be ready because we are
I'll
planning.
be ready.
We are planning a Cancun trip next year, and also a Vegas trip. And I would encourage everybody to come to the Cancun trip because I got a big ass surprise.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
can tell what it is. Okay. All right.
All right.
Oh, all right. Take care.
No doubt. You be easy.
All
Thank you.
right. Big up, big up. Yes, guys, that's it. Thank you, Noble, for clicking the link. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for sticking around and listening to that was interesting, wasn't it? And I was respectful. That's me. I was respectful. Um, because the problem isn't with him. That's how I look at it. Um, Q must have started her live a long time ago. Right, Nina? So I don't. Let's see what happens after this one, right? Um, Thank you to everyone. Thank you so much, Sincere, for clicking the link. Thank you also to Noble for clicking the link. Thank you to the mods who are here. Thank you to the mods who are up there in the clouds watching. Shout out to you. Thank you to everyone who typed in the chat. I appreciate you. I'm sorry. Thank you for those who remember to like the video. I appreciate you. And if anybody shared my live and I didn't know, I appreciate you for sharing. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I've been coming on a little bit more. Huh? Why not? Once I got time, I'll come on here. I appreciate everyone for supporting the channel, and I will see you when I see you. I'm about to go over there by Ronnie Q to see what's going on. The beef sector never ceases to amaze me, never ceases to entertain us. You know, we don't always see the type of stuff that we like. We have the option to not watch. Um, uh the for the most part the most for the most part people were talking about this cation, this cruise. We're gonna see what happens when all the parties or the participants go back home to their respective homes. Let's see how what happens. We know that there are so many beefs that are gonna come out of it. We know it's gonna be the talk of the town for a few maybe weeks, because these things never go away. um it is what it is. We'll hear about the fashion. We'll hear about the activities. Everybody's going to do commentary. It's the beef sector. This is what happens. Okay. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the support. And I will see you when I see you. I'm about to go over there. I know a lot of people were shocked that he clicked the link, right? I'm just laughing to myself, but he seems cool for right now. I don't know a lot about him. I'll check him out. I've heard a few things here and there, but for the most part, I'll see who people are for myself first. It's cool. All right, guys. See you when Noble. You're still in here. I've heard a few little things, but you know what? I'll see what I need to see. She may do that, TC. But you know what? You gotta learn about people for yourself, and I don't necessarily visit the spaces that he goes to, so I won't know everything he does. Most of what I do here is bits and pieces from the channels that I visit. Um, so I'll see those. Uh, I heard a little bit from what's her name, Kiki. Ooh, wait, hold on. Hmm. Oh well. All right. We'll see what happens. I appreciate you all. Thank you again for the umpteenth time. Okay. I guess maybe I'll see you on Wednesday when I teach it, you speak it. Today is Sunday. I don't know if I'll be available. I got a busy week ahead. I got a lot of deadlines to meet. I got stuff to do. So I don't know. So I'll try as best as possible to be here on Wednesday where I teach you how to speak patois. And that should be good. It'll be one sentence. So let's come back on Wednesday and I'll see how we learn another sentence, another way to say stuff in patois, aka Jamaican Creole. Okay, bye everyone. TC says she's drunk right now on the ship and screaming. Oh, she's screaming on the cruise right now. Oh, she had a lot to drink, huh? Oh, okay. TC, you over there watching? Like right now, this is how I know stuff that's happening because I'm not going over there. You know, I'm not going over there. All right. TC, I'll see you. See you on Wednesday, TC, because you missed the last one. See you on Wednesday for I Teach It, You Speak It, where I teach you guys how to say patois, how to speak patois. I don't know if I can come on any other day. I'll also try to make it here on Friday for karaoke. Karaoke night. It's called Kickback and Karaoke. So we chat and then we sing. Okay. All right. I appreciate you all. Bye. You'll be there? Okay, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All righty. I will see you. And you know what? I much prefer to do that. You know? Yeah, I like the beef sector, but I'll come and do that and get off, you know? All right. See you guys. Bye.